Welcome back to another episode of Your Daily Real Estate. I'm Tristan. I hope you're having an awesome day today. Today's part 2 of this 3-parter for 10 laws of follow-up for the new world. This episode is brought to you by brillianttribe.com. Check us out. That's where I help you with coaching, group coaching, community building, one-on-one, whatever you need, we've got it for you. So we left off with 3, make it personal, not transactional. Here is number 4. Number 4 is create value every time. The way that we do it is, well, I'll tell you 2 things. The way my friend does it, he's always like, Tristan, it's always about surprise and delight. At every moment, give them something that they didn't expect. He gave me an example. He said, Tristan, at a home inspection, what we do is we give people a little envelope with a little magnifying glass, and we say, okay, now go find a gift card somewhere in this house. You can either cheat and look at this other envelope and tells you where it is, or you can go and look around as the inspector's going around. I'm like, that's kind of cool. Nice little surprise and delight. What we do differently is we're always looking to create value at every time we speak to somebody. So if it's a buyer that we're talking to, or a seller, or just somebody in our database, we want to understand where they're at and then provide them with that value immediately after we hang up. So for instance, if we're talking to a seller, somebody that's maybe a ways out, well, hey, thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Listen, I'm going to do 2 things for you when we hang up, right? Here's my create value at every time. I'm going to text you so you have my information. This way, if you have any questions, you could just text them over to me. I usually get back to everyone pretty quickly. Second thing I'm going to do, since I know you're looking at maybe selling in the next quarter, I've got this great report and it's just for the winter. So I'm going to send it over to you. Take a look at it. It's got some great graphs and explanation of what it looks like to possibly sell in the winter if you are looking for that. And if you haven't decided through the winter and it's now the next season, I have got one for you for that as well. We're always working on updating it, so we've got one for all 4 seasons. We just tweak some things. Take a look at that, and then we'll go over it next time if you have any questions. That's the thing I would do, and that's actually what we do. Number 5, lead with gratitude. I love this one. This one's simple. This one starts from the point that number 1 started with yesterday. And for me, it means everything that I'm doing, I'm coming from a point of gratitude, meaning I'm reaching out to people and I am thankful. I'm grateful that I have the ability to do this, that I have people to reach out to in my database, that I have the ability to reach out to people that are brand new. Like, I'm grateful that I can do this. And when you look at it this way, the energy you give out, the conversations you have, when you connect with people, they feel it. It's not pushy. It's not spammy. It's how can I help you? It's my pleasure. It feels different. And it stems from being grateful. Number 6, and the last one for today. Tomorrow we'll go through 7 through 10. Number 6, stay on their radar without being pushy. Man, I almost started with this one, but I put it down to number 6 because it is important, and I think a lot of the things that we do, especially now with automation getting heavier with AI, the being pushy part can really make people feel like you are not the person for them. With AI, the ability to just mass automate a lot of this stuff can get pretty bad, and it can give us real estate agents a worse name. So what I want you to think of is staying on their radar means in different ways. It means you've got a newsletter. It means you text them. It means you're calling. It means you're emailing. It means if they're friends with you on Facebook or Instagram or wherever, it means you're messaging them there. It means you're also reaching out for non-business related items like, hey, I thought of you here. I read this quote in a book. Hey, there's this event coming up. I think you'd love it. Hey, there's this, there's that. The point is you're connecting with them and you're staying in front of them. And for me, the easiest way to do that is always through social. And for me, if I'm able to attract and connect over a long period of time on social media through retargeting and then providing the value that I need to provide to my specific audience, I mean, what a better way, right? People are now attracted instead of feeling like, man, this guy's just pushing all this stuff that has no value for me. So think about that. Stay on the radar without being pushy. It means sending them things that are important to them in their journey and where they're at. And that customization goes a long way because people truly appreciate that. Now, tomorrow we'll go through from 7 through 10. Have an awesome day. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Instagram. It's Tristan.Ahumada, and we'll talk again.